Did you know that AI is doubling in power every 3.3 months? This can be scary, but it's also an opportunity. Let me guess, you probably dabbled with AI, maybe tried ChatGPT, played with an image generator, maybe saw a viral TikTok video, and then thought, this is cool, but now what? How do I actually use this in my life? And you probably feel like you're falling behind. You're not alone. In fact, most people feel completely overwhelmed by AI right now.
I really don't believe that AI destroys jobs. I think AI shifts tasks, right? So AI means that you have to work differently, and people do need to learn new tools and new technologies. I think it's a net positive.
Google's vision for the future, they want AI to be in every part of your life, from work to home.
But here's what no one else is telling you. What if there was a faster, more fun way to get fluent in AI without overwhelm, without needing to study it all? You don't need to learn AI the way you learned Excel or Photoshop. You just need to experience it the right way through actual life. Imagine being so good at AI that you could design your own nutrition plan and create an AI therapist. Imagine being able to produce insanely good art, music, visuals, even business workflows, all created with your fingerprints on it. Imagine you could use AI like a world-class writer to help you finish that book or that speech you've been stuck on. Imagine your own digital assistant that plans your dream trip or runs your calendar. This is what AI for real life looks like. It's fun, it's fluid, and it's actually simple.
New tools were shared, new perspectives on it, and also the future, which definitely showed me the urge of even going deeper into it and the importance of this ever-evolving technology, and it's super exciting.
So you can actually stay in your power and do the gifts you're meant to bring into the world while you allow the AI to actually more run the day-to-day operations. And the fact that Mindvalley was able to make it hyper-specific, hyper-relevant, and hyper-actionable, it saved me so much time, and it actually made it more manageable for me to use AI today.
It's fascinating to see how we can increase our productivity with it, and I'm looking at the means and the ways through which I can do that in my own life to make my life more effortless.
I can tell you I've got a list of about 15 tools that I've written down that I haven't even heard of, and I can tell you that I've been, pretty much reading about AI every day. So that's just been fabulous.
In the next few minutes, I'll show you a quick start system that's allowing even the most skeptical technophobes to not only embrace AI, but quickly master it. And the best part, you'll absorb the kind of AI fluency that quietly puts you ahead of 90% of the world, not by trying harder, but by living smarter. So keep watching. And because this is Mindvalley, you don't learn from generic instructors or faceless narrators. These are real experts who live and breathe AI and who've built businesses, brands, and entire workflows using it. Man and Dave. Who is he? Well, he was invited to speak on AI in front of the former Pope. He won 5 awards at the Consumer Electronics Show for inventing Mercedes sound drive with will.i.am. He has 5 inventions of his listed in Time magazine. And he has a master's in AI from one of the leading institutions in the United Kingdom. But not only that, his new song, created with all his AI finesse, is so good, Snoop Dogg just agreed to rap on it. This are the type of teachers that we bring you. Next, you learn from Vikintas Glodenis. He makes systems simple. Vikintas is the guy you want in your corner if you've ever said, I'm not technical. He is funny, humble, an incredible teacher, and a master of building AI systems that do the work for you, even if you've never opened a spreadsheet or used an automation in your life. From content engines to personal assistants, he breaks things down step by step so you can finally feel like you're not just keeping up, you're leading. And finally, you learn from me. I'm the founder of Mindvalley. My background is not just in meditation and mindset, but in electrical engineering and computer science. And I've been obsessed with bringing both together. I created some of the world's best meditation and mindset platform, including Mindvalley, which is currently featured in every Apple store globally and is one of only 50 apps selected by Microsoft for integration with their Copilot AI. Let's be honest, AI isn't something you can ignore anymore. We can agree on that. It's not hype, it's not optional, it's not just for tech people. It's already here in your inbox, in your social feeds, in your shopping app, in your resume filters, and in your kids' classrooms. But here's the disconnect. We were thought to live and work in a world that doesn't exist anymore. And that's not your fault. No one trained you for this shift, but it's happening faster than anyone expected. Here are the 5 myths holding people back from truly mastering AI. If you've been confused by it, overwhelmed, or unsure if AI is relevant to you, if you felt AI isn't for you, if it feels too technical, or if the ship has already left, there's a good chance you've bought into at least one of these 5 myths. Let's cut through them right now. Myth 1, you need to be technical to master AI. The reality is that AI tools are becoming increasingly user-friendly and accessible to everyone. You don't need to be technical, you just need a clear approach. Myth number 2 is you have to master prompts to get results. You've seen the titles, 10 killer prompts you need to try. But here's the problem. Prompting without thinking is like screaming out instructions at a genius who doesn't know what you want. And it leads to frustrations, wasted time, and a sense that the AI just isn't as useful as it could be. So what do you do instead? We'll show you how to shift into collaborative computational thinking. And while that sounds like a mouthful, it's simply where AI becomes your strategist, your editor, your co-pilot. We even teach you how to get AI to write your prompts for you. That's when things click. Myth 3, AI is just for coders, CEOs, or content creators. We hear this all the time. I'm not a tech bro. I'm not building a startup. I'm not here to go viral. But here's what we've seen. Mothers are using AI to plan meals. Therapists are building AI journaling systems for their clients. Solo business owners are creating assistants that do the work of 3 people. Real life, real people, real transformation. Myth 4, AI will kill creativity. This one's big, especially for writers, musicians, designers. We get it. Your creativity is sacred. I'm a writer myself with 3 best-selling books, and this was one of my biggest fears. But study after study, and more importantly, our own students are showing the opposite. AI can boost creativity by clearing the mental clutter. It gets you out of your own way so you can start. And once you start, ideas compound fast. Myth 5, it's too late to catch up. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Right now, less than 15% of professionals worldwide are AI fluent. The vast majority are dabbling, clicking around, watching, but not applying. So if you start today, not only are you not late, you're actually early. And the kicker? Because AI builds on itself, the skills you learn today multiply tomorrow. So if you've been on the fence, intimidated, overwhelmed, or feeling left behind, it's not your fault. You've just been misinformed. But now you know the truth. AI shouldn't feel like learning how to use Excel or some boring accounting software. It should feel like unlocking cheat codes for your entire life. Let's get you fluently using AI in your real life in a way that's fun, fast, and actually sticks. Tip 1, avoid prompt thinking. First, you've got to ditch the biggest trap of all, the belief that it's all about the prompt. So what do you do instead?
Do you want to hear the secret, composer? Prompt engineering is irrelevant for you. You see, I went through hundreds of pages on prompt engineering by major companies like OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, and many other educators. And I combined all this knowledge into one very simple, general purpose, not prompt engineering, but communication framework called ACE framework, so that you would become the ace in this relationship, where A stands for action, C stands for context, and E stands for example. So let's go one by one. A, action. Your task is to make sure that AI is always focused on a single action at any given point. Think how to split this project into smaller, more manageable chunks or actions that your AI could focus on along the way to deliver the best result. And the good news here is that you actually don't need to come up with these action steps towards a great result in the end yourself. So you can just ask AI to split in a complex project, and then your task is to act as a leader to get it to focus and go along the way. The next in the ACE framework is context. I like seeing context as giving AI cheat codes to your brain. Let's say I want AI to recommend me new recipes, right? What is valuable for AI to know in this case? Probably my preferences. Am I vegan Or maybe I eat only meat. So imagine if I'm vegan and then I get a full-on meat dish. That would be completely wrong in terms of the answer, but not because of the fault of AI, right? I just didn't clarify this. The final letter is E, or example. I'm always repeating to my students, show rather than tell. Show the approach that you would like your AI co-founder to take. Remember that if you provide examples, one thing, it's way easier than trying to explain what you request of it. And second thing, AI is really good to emulate particular styles or formats, length, whatever you are asking of it. We need to be clear communicating with AI. If you start following ACE framework every day and it becomes just second nature for you, you will get a superpower.
The second tip is this: you've got to enjoy using it. If learning AI feels like a technical grind, you won't stick with it, and you shouldn't have to. Instead of learning AI tools, you build cool things using AI, things that make your life easier, better, more fun. Writing a personal brand story, crafting a speech, producing a music track, designing a logo, outlining a YouTube series. Imagine being able to write, design, film, or compose with a machine that feels like it gets you. Suddenly, you're not learning theory, you're living the transformation. And AI becomes something you look forward to using. And by the way, our teacher on this is Man and Dave. Who is he? Well, his new song, created with all his AI finesse, is so good, Snoop Dogg just agreed to rap on it.
You're listening to that motivational music, but that music is somebody else's story. What if you could create your own and have that drive you towards the thing that you're trying to achieve? Let's start with just getting the AI to help us write songs. If you've never written a song before, you don't really know where to get started, it's a pretty cool way to just get up and go and see if you can kind of get something that inspires you, and have a bit of banter with the AI to try and figure out what you're trying to say in the song. So you can do this via ChatGPT, or I like to do it directly within the tool itself called Suno. You kind of land on this homepage where it just feels a little bit like Spotify or another music platform where you can listen to songs that other people have created. But we're going to go straight into the create section here. It's got a little bit of a example prompt in there. In this case, it says mystical old school rap song about squad hangouts, which does sound shockingly like my youth. I'm not sure that's the vibe we're going for, but I'm going to fill in my own prompt here. Let's start by saying we want a pop acoustic song. I'm thinking Ed Sheeran kind of vibes, about growing up in a big city with dreams, goals, and aspirations to live a successful life and help your family. I can pretty much just hit play and then we can check it out. So let's see what it's come up with.
Skyscrapers whisper dreams in the night. Street lights guide me through the fight. City's a maze, but I chase the climb, turning shadows into sparks to shine.
Pretty damn cool for a few seconds, I have to admit. The nuance of what it's understood from my intent, that's all from just a simple prompt. It's one sentence really. What I like to do though, and this is definitely fun if you want to spend a bit more time making a song really kind of resonate with you, you can really take some of those lyrics, tweak them manually, or say I really like this vibe, but I really like to dive in as a musician, as a songwriter, to at least write my own lyrics and try and leverage all of these ideas that I've gone out and found and captured, and make the AI more of a collaborator in this case. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Okay, so I'm back in the studio. I went for a little walk in the local area and it was pretty inspiring. I got to see sort of the local shops and the restaurants and the people. So something a little bit inspirational, upbeat, happy. Yeah, let's see if we can kind of dive into some of the pictures I took and see if we can get, pull some inspiration from those. Cool. Got the London bus, the pride flag in, you know what I mean? some cool like stained glass signage. And I picked up this coffee from a place called Watch House, and honestly, I had to stop and take a picture. It was just so scenic. And I'm gonna try and just like pull out as much as I can from this stuff. So let's try again with a couple of new ones we've generated.
Things will take a turn to a better way, so I'll see you back at the Watch House. Until then, let's make this city ours. Let's paint the town red and black. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll dream about tomorrow for hours, and we'll dance all the way back.
We've got the drop in there, that's crazy. All right, I have to admit, although it's not necessarily the kind of song I would make, I definitely think it's a dope record. So I'm gonna keep that one. That's just something I threw together in this short space of time. But if I wanted to, I could literally click this button here and share that to friends and family and whoever I wanted to share it with. All of that is at your fingertips with AI and tools like Suno and Udio. Now, what I would implore you guys to do is try it yourself. See if you can create a prompt to, create the essence of the song that you want, or write the lyrics yourself, or co-write them with AI and let it produce the record for you.
And while you're writing a song or launching a personal brand site, you're also absorbing AI creativity frameworks, visual prompting in Midjourney, audio synthesis with 11 Labs, multimodal agent workflows, structured ideation systems, all without even trying. This is how fun AI fluency can be. Now, here's a tip that can change the game of AI for you. This is the thing that got me more excited than anything I've encountered in 20 years. Imagine an AI therapist that reflects your patterns, breaks your blocks, and helps you make important life decisions. A coach that never sleeps and always tells you the truth. Like a nutritionist that plans your meals from whatever is in your fridge, or a fitness coach that can design your workout, or a travel agent that maps and creates your full itinerary. You're about to learn how to use AI to create a personal guide, a sidekick who can help you navigate the world. Call it a fitness trainer who's virtual, or a coach, or an AI therapist, doesn't matter what you want to call it. I'm going to teach you a 4-step prompt structure and how to use this with GPTs to create an AI coach that you're absolutely going to love. So the first thing you want to do is go to Explore GPTs and click on Create. Now, I'm going to show you the 4-step prompt structure. The first step is you want to define the identity. So you might say, you are name, a type of, and then type of guide or expert who helps people with goal. You embody the qualities of, and then you put an adjective. So let's put this in, okay? You are Saul, a poetic fitness coach who helps people build strength without shame. You are nurturing, bold, and deeply motivational. Notice what I did there. So the first thing I said was, you are, I gave it a name, a type of guide or expert. So you could say nutrition coach, fitness coach, who helps people with, in this case, lose weight, gain muscle. You embody the qualities of, and these are your favorite qualities. So when I think about my favorite fictional characters and the qualities they embody, as well as global leaders I admire, I might put those qualities there. I might put the inventiveness of MacGyver, charisma, Indiana Jones, the humor, Genie from Aladdin. So it's really fun because you get to mix these ideas together. Now you come to step 2, you define the communication style. The prompt is this: you speak in a tone that is, tone adjective. You often use language techniques or formats. Let's do an example. So what I'm going to put in here for Saul is, you speak in a tone that is warm, direct, and slightly playful. You use short, punchy sentences, metaphors, and all this validate the person's efforts. That's cool, right? Validation. We want our coaches to cheer us on. Step 3, behavioral principles. You never, ever, then what the AI avoids, you always positive behavior or ethical commitment. So here's an example. You never shame or use harsh language. You always uplift, offer practical steps, and remind people that they are doing better. The final part is you provide the task, okay? So in this case, what we're going to use as an example is, please create a 3-day bodyweight workout plan for someone who is new to fitness and often feels discouraged by gym culture. So you can put that in, or you can just keep it generic and you can ask your coach on a different day whatever you want. On one day it could be 3-day bodyweight workout. On another it could be help me plan my macros for today's meal. Now the entire prompt will look something like this. Okay, and you can see it. It's short, sweet, but it works. And here's the kicker. While it's giving you perfect personalized health advice, you're actually learning how to feed AI structured data, how to get ChatGPT to reason like a nutritionist, how to refine outputs through feedback loops, how to build utility agents you can reuse for anything else. In other words, you're building real AI fluency by solving a problem that actually matters to your energy, your confidence, your life. Now imagine an AI therapist that reflects your patterns, breaks your blocks, and helps you make important life decisions. An AI-powered cognition partner designed to map your internal loops, track your thought patterns, and act as a feedback mirror for your highest potential. You'll train it with your goals, your fears, your wins, your stumbles, and what comes out? A model of you that's sharper, a mental operating system that understands your values, your blind spots, your ambitions. And those who take advantage now will be the first to reap the benefits. With the right training, AI can be your ally in life, and it's probably the biggest shift in personal development the world has ever seen. And those who take advantage now will be the first to reap the benefits. This is what Amplify with AI is about, to make sure Mindvalley members don't get left behind. Here we've brought together Mindvalley powerful transformation methodology with incredible AI training, and all it takes is 20 minutes a day for 3 weeks. This is not just a course, it's a foundational shift in how you think, create, and live with AI. You won't just learn how to use ChatGPT, Midjourney, 11 Labs, Suno, and Make.com. You actually build useful things with them, things that improve your career, your hobbies, your health, your mindset, your freedom. By the time you're done, you'll have the skills and confidence that put you in the top 10% of AI users on the planet. And because this is Mindvalley, you don't learn from generic instructors or faceless narrators. Now I'm bringing my methodology of teaching, my knowledge of AI, my experience as a founder into this program to create Amplify with AI, where you learn to use AI not just to save time, but to think differently, unlock your potential, create more freedom in your work, your life, and your purpose. So what do you actually get inside Amplify with AI? It starts simple and it's instantly useful, because the best way to learn AI is to live with it. You start with the most widely applied AI in the world, which is ChatGPT, and we show you how to make it yours. You learn how to build your first AI assistant, not a tech demo, a tool that makes your life easier immediately, like a nutritionist that plans your meals from whatever is in your fridge, or a fitness coach that can design your workout, or a travel agent that maps and creates your full itinerary. And if you're a parent, imagine using AI to create creative bedtime stories, artwork, and games for your children. By week 2, you go into thinking shifts. This is where we rewire how you think with AI. Most people get stuck copying prompts off Reddit, but here you learn how to think collaboratively so you can turn any idea into a powerful result. You'll build intelligent workflows for writing, research, ideation, and even emotional clarity. You'll learn computational thinking, a way of breaking down complex problems and solving them like a systems thinker, even if you've never used a spreadsheet in your life. By week 3, we go into AI for productivity, planning, and entrepreneurship. This is where results start compounding. You build a marketing assistant to brainstorm offers, write copy, even schedule your social posts. You learn how to create a client success bot that'll manage onboarding and FAQs. You create a personal planner to help you prioritize your week. You even learn how to create expert virtual employees so you can run your business with as small a team as possible, but with a swarm of intelligent AI. This alone can replace 10 hours a week of work that you don't enjoy doing. We then go into AI for transformation. This is where you build a life coach bot that can understand your goals, even your medical data, your blood work, and help give you better ways to run your life. Plus, tons of bonuses across the program. Throughout the quest, you learn step-by-step blueprints to build AI tools like a music collaborator. In short, how to create amazing music, amazing artwork, amazing ideas just with AI. You learn how to create a writing assistant so that whether it's social media or emails, writing becomes effortless. A branding assistant that will improve all your marketing and increase your ROI. A mood-based journaling coach to help pull insights out of chaos. And it's not just about building tools. We're teaching you thinking patterns that quietly make you dangerous in business, creativity, and in life. Without overwhelm, without burnout, without spending months learning tech. By the end of the program, you won't just know how to use AI, you'll have created things you're proud of. You'll have solved problems that once drained you, and you'll have leveled up your mind in ways that stick. Here's what some students are saying. Ryan's partner had a dream she'd held on to for years, but doubts keep getting her stuck. Will there be time? How does she start this? With AI in Mindvalley, Ryan helped his partner bring clarity, confidence, helped her bring her vision to life. Mario had ideas, but no ways to act on them. With AI, he said his eyes were open to a whole new world of creativity and possibility. After a traumatic brain injury, Terry lost her career and struggles to build something sustainable. With just 4 months of learning AI with Mindvalley, she launched Shine Online, a global wellness platform, and finally found the freedom to work again aligned with her purpose. Silvana is a designer and artist who once felt held back by time and tools. She's now using AI to transform her process and deliver breakthrough work for her clients. Karim used AI to completely reinvent how he works and lives. He built a home inventory system, launched 3 music albums, even created his personal DIY assistant. Gabor once believed AI was only for tech-savvy people. Now he uses it to brainstorm, solve daily problems, automate tasks. It's become a true partner in life and work. Norel, a computer systems engineer from Panama, said the most rewarding outcome was inspiring her son to explore AI with her. Fresh out of college, Kaylin built a full-blown social media system that writes posts for her, creates images, automates publishing. She's already using it at work and it's saving her hours every day. Emily, a 60-year-old grandma, had zero experience using AI when she joined the program. Today, she's creating music with AI and even schooling her daughter on tips and tricks. She didn't just catch up, she leveled up. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so this sounds amazing, but this is going to cost a fortune, right? Well, here's the surprise. Our AI mastery degree, when we launched it in 2023, was a $8,000 program. One of the world's foremost 6-month micro degrees, teaching entrepreneurs and founders how to become in the top 0.1% of people using AI at work. But we also got requests from people like you. People who don't need to be in the top 0.1%, don't need to learn how to build their own iPhone app, but want to be able to use AI proficiently so they get the best out of their life. Most AI training focused on information. We focus on transformation. Mindvalley is the world's largest personal growth company, which means we curate the greatest teachers in the world in all of the skills that make life worth living. We started out with meditation and mindset, nutrition, biohacking, and right now, we could not ignore AI because AI is changing the way companies work. It's changing the way the world works. Our approach to AI is therefore unique. You see, our forte is transformation education. Transformation is where we shift your mindset. We change the way you show up in the world, the way you see yourself. And this is dramatically different from skill-based training. And because we apply the same transformational methodology that's impacted over 1 million lives, our unique approach to AI fluency works even if you don't have a technical background, you've never tried ChatGPT before, you're not a systems thinker, you failed to finish other courses, or you just feel overwhelmed with the countless number of AI tools out there. Because the secret isn't about learning more, it's about learning in the right way. What does Amplify with AI cost? If you scroll down below, you'll see the price available to you today. And here's the best part. You see, with AI, the longer you wait, the harder it gets to catch up. So I made a decision to bring this program to as many people as possible, not just a few who can afford a $1,000 program. That's why Amplify with AI is included in Mindvalley membership. Because when you join Mindvalley today, you're getting it as part of Mindvalley membership, which is a subscription, just like Netflix. Your membership unlocks over 110 programs spanning every dimension of human growth. Business, health, relationship, creativity, spirituality, all taught by world-class teachers. And if you were to purchase these programs individually, you'd be looking at over $35,000 in value. But as a member, it's all included in one low monthly or annual price. And here's where the magic happens. Everything connects. Want to build a business using AI? Pair Amplify with AI with Naveen Jain's Power of Boldness or Mickey Agrawal's 0 to 100 million leading-edge business training and entrepreneurship program. Want to become a creator who moves people, or looking to be a better speaker or take over or transform your social media? Pair Amplify with AI with Lisa Nichols' Speak and Inspire or John Lee's 7-Figure Creator and turn your ideas into content that goes viral. Maybe you want to use WildFit to lose weight. Maybe you want to study with legendary spiritual teachers like Neil Donald Walsh or the Reverend Michael Beckwith or Marie Diamond. Perhaps you want to learn from Harvard's #1 professor, Tal Ben-Shahar, on principles of happiness. All of these programs are part of Mindvalley. As I said, the leading edge teachers of our time. And all of this can be paired with Amplify with AI to transform any aspect of your life. No other AI training gives you this. You see, Mindvalley is about unlocking your future self. This is the most complete toolkit for human potential on Earth. And it's not just programs. Mindvalley membership also comes with powerful tools to keep you on track, and with its own inbuilt AI, Eve, that will help address any question you have and guide you through the platform. Plus, it also comes with a rich community of students from all around the world that you can engage with. This is why our platform has been selected by Apple to be featured on iPads in every single Apple store in the world. You know what else we're going to do? As a thank you for watching this video, we're going to shave another $100 off. That's the lowest price you'll ever see for this, and it'll be available on this page while this page is open. Now, to make this completely a no-brainer, I'm also going to do this. You're covered by our 15-day guarantee. Try Amplify with AI for 15 days. At any point, if you don't feel this is absolutely life-transforming, go to your account on Mindvalley and with one click, give yourself a full refund. You don't have to pick up a phone, you don't have to send an email, you control it and it's one click. We are so confident in the power of our platform. After all, we've been featured on CNN, we've been featured by Apple, by Microsoft. We know that once you go in, you will fall in love because you will see the power of this. We bring in over 20 years of experience perfecting the art of rapid skill acquisition and transforming the human mind. All you have to do is enroll, download the app, and you can study Mindvalley on your desktop or on your iOS or Android app. Our guiding AI Eve will help you navigate, and you don't just have to speak to Eve to help you with Amplify with AI. You can ask Eve to help you when you're feeling stressed. You can ask Eve to help guide you to sleep. Eve is able to draw from Mindvalley's vast library of transformative audios, content, and training to help you with everything life tosses at you. All you have to do is scroll down below and click the enroll button. So right now, you've got two parts in front of you. Part one, you keep trying to piece it together. YouTube hacks, free tutorials, prompt templates that rarely work for your specific goal. Maybe you'll get a few wins, but more often, you'll just end up where you started, overwhelmed, underwhelmed, and wondering why AI still feels confusing. Or part two, you skip the trial and error. You start learning AI from world-class teachers in a structured curriculum designed by Mindvalley the way it should be taught, through experiences, real-life applications, and instant results. And within 3 weeks, potentially shave off an entire day of work. Amplify your creativity, fuel your ideas, take visions in your head of goals, of dreams, of new product ideas, and bring them forth. But not only that, transform your mind, body, and soul with the wider power of Mindvalley. An hour on Mindvalley training could be equivalent to 5 hours on YouTube just browsing videos and trying to figure this out yourself. And this is something, given how low the price is, that you want to invest in because your time is valuable. That's the power of great teaching. How much do you value your time? We've done all the heavy lifting. So I've shown you what's possible. I've shown you the system. I've shown you the results. The rest is up to you. Scroll down below, click the button, and let's get started with your AI-powered future. I'll see you inside.